Development is huge in Fort Lauderdale, and right now it's booming. From condos to restaurants to businesses and more, we are seeing more growth than ever before. Today we are speaking with Michael Lombardi, CEO of Lombardi Development, to discuss his 20+ years in this industry as a Florida licensed general contractor. I'm your host, Linda Hoyt, and welcome to another episode of The American Dream. Hi, Michael. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me, Linda. It's good to see you again.
You too.
Thank you.
So I'm excited to talk about development in Fort Lauderdale. What inspired you to get into the construction industry and start your own business?
Well, it was family, really. My grandfather was a builder. Both my grandfathers really actually in construction. And then my dad had a construction company. I was always in and around it and grew up in it and always wanted my own business. So
it was in the blood, in the blood.
It was in the blood. And they sucked me in.
So what changes have you seen in the Fort Lauderdale area over the years, and especially since COVID?
Well, luckily, it seems that it's always been busy in Fort Lauderdale. And since COVID, it's even been busier. We've been very busy since then. It's exciting just to be a part of the community and help build it and grow it. And looking forward to the future.
Can you share a few names of some jobs that you've done that we would know, some really popular places around here that you've built?
Sure, I'd be glad to. In addition to building shopping centers, retail strip malls, we built the Wharf, Tin Roof, Boat Campers, Bodega. There's Cali Coffees around that we build. Rumble Boxing is a fantastic venue. Just a few that are around the area that people might recognize.
That's a lot.
I think so.
That's great. That's
We're
good.
trying.
Yeah, absolutely. Good for you. Why Lombardi Development over someone else in the same industry? What makes you different?
Well, besides us feeling like we're the best and we and we always do the right thing, we communicate with our clients at all times. I mean, it's a process in the construction industry. We're very happy that it turns into repeat business and client referrals from our customers.
Why don't we go check out a few of your projects?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Awesome. So we're here in Tin Roof in downtown Fort Lauderdale, right down the street from Las Olas. So Mike, tell us a little bit about Tin Roof.
Sure. So Tin Roof is a live music venue out Nashville, Tennessee. They're expanding throughout the nation, but in Southeast Florida. So we were lucky enough to be a part of the one in Fort Lauderdale, right downtown, and it's a fantastic venue and location.
Yeah. So you also built this out previously. Tell us about that.
Before we built Tin Roof, we were lucky enough to build it a few years ago when it was a different bar. So when we came in here to do Tin Roof, there was some of the bones were here already. We had to add a bar outside. We did some things to refresh it and rebrand it to their own name. But we got to build this place twice.
Let's go check out one of your other projects, the Wharf.
Let's do it.
All right.
Thank you.
So Mike, tell us a little bit about the Wharf.
The Wharf is a great outdoor venue that is very lively on the weekends and has a great location for the community.
So Mike, tell us about how you got this job. It's actually a super interesting story.
So we were lucky enough to be nearby, and I saw an announcement on Instagram that they were coming to Fort Lauderdale, the Wharf, which was very well known in Miami.
Yep.
And so I reached out on Instagram, I sent them a message, and right away, within a few hours and a couple days later, we were down in Miami negotiating with the ownership group and made a deal to help build it. And we're glad and excited to be a part of it.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. I'm so happy that you could talk to us about the development in Fort Lauderdale. As we can see, development is happening everywhere here in Fort Lauderdale. A special thank you to Michael Lombardi of Lombardi Development for joining us today, and thank you all for tuning in. I'm your host, Linda Hoyt, and I'll see you next time on The American Dream. Bye.